Joost Klein already hinted at Pink Pop, and during a performance in Belgium that he would like to participate in the 2025 Eurovision Song Contest. It also became clear that he was interested in playing for the Belgians. Rob Goossens, Luke Eickink, and Morad El Ouakili discussed the latest updates surrounding Joost's possible return in the BLVD podcast. There is a chance that we will lose Joost to our southern neighbors. During a performance in Genk, he called on Studio Brussels to call him. Studio Brussels therefore responded to Joost's call. The EBU has now said that Joost Klein is in principle welcome next year if he adheres to all the rules. Rob continues, "That is a remarkable statement because the EBU had at the time made a report about Joost with regard to misconduct." Luke also finds this statement special. It would have been more logical if they had first waited for the investigation, and in the meantime said that they had not had a good feeling about the situation, so that they would rather not have Joost participate again, Luke concludes. Rob agrees with this, because they would also have been more coherent if they continued to stand behind their zero-tolerance policy. According to Rob, another image that the EBU creates with this statement is that the disqualification served as a kind of warning. He wonders why Joost did not receive a warning. That didn't happen because the first moment they had the chance to kick Joost home, he was on the plane home. According to Luke, the little bit of zero tolerance that they are expressing now would have been better at the time of the Eurovision Song Contest itself. Then he would have simply still lived there, says Luke. If Joost participates on behalf of the Belgians, Morad thinks that is a striking choice. Rob disagrees because he finds the Avrotros unstable. While they first doubted whether participation was still wise, they now seem to confirm this with their statement. They all don't want to lose their sweet trip because Switzerland is wonderful, says Rob. Rob adds that the Dutch delegation was unable to save Joost this year. They did not prepare him well for the gigantic book of commandments and prohibitions that you have to adhere to. Rob would understand it if Joost chose a country other than the Netherlands. I would really like San Marino, for example. It is not yet certain whether Joost will ultimately return to the Eurovision Song Contest and for which country.